What's up, guys? Right now, we are going to tap in. I want to tap into raising the stakes to get what you really, really want and be who you really want to be. Let's talk about something a lot of us don't want to admit. We say we want more. We want a better life. We want more money, a healthier body, stronger boundaries. We want peace. Come on, Lord, give me my peace. Purpose, success. But the truth is, we're still playing it safe, making it optional, still moving like we got all the time in the world. But if you really want something to change, raise the stakes. What does it really mean to raise the stakes? When something becomes non-negotiable, your energy shifts, right? Let's say you got rent due. When rent is due, y'all are at it. You want to find a way to make it happen. So why are your dreams negotiable, but your bills aren't? Raising the stakes means you stop treating your growth like a maybe. You start showing up like it matters, because it does. 3 ways that we can raise the stakes. Now, this is one that I do a lot. You gotta put something on the line. That's number 1. Put something on the line. And what I mean like that, you gotta make a real investment. An investment of time, money, accountability, something that makes quitting uncomfortable. Tell people your deadline. Post the launch date. Pay for the course. Hire the coach. Put down the deposit. When you invest something, you show up differently. So, for example, how many of us go ahead and pay for a trainer because we know we don't want to waste our money? We're going to show up because we paid the trainer already. Another thing that I personally do, I'll just go ahead and put a date on the calendar for something that I haven't even planned. Just because it's like if I go ahead and book a venue or, start paying for something, even though I haven't had it planned yet, I'm going to figure it out. Because I don't want to waste my money or waste my time or other people's time. I don't want to look flaky. People don't really change when they feel like it. They change when the pain of staying the same becomes louder than the fear of the change. And if you're too comfortable, that pain never gets old enough. That's why you got to manufacture your urgency. Does that make sense to you? Create pressure. Raise the stakes. Give yourself a purpose to wake up. Here's a number 2 rule. Shrink the escape routes. You know what that means? Okay, let me explain. You got to cut ties to the things that have you only halfway in it. Here is what an escape route may sound like. If this doesn't work out, I'll just go back to what I was doing. I heard somebody say that earlier. When I was at the gym, a friend of mine was like, oh yeah, I never burn bridges. I always, I'm still cool with the people that I work with at blah, blah, blah. Because if I ever need to go back, I'm just going to let them know, I still need to come back. But baby, you need to burn your bridge because it shouldn't be no going back. Okay. And I'm not telling people to burn bridges, but what I'm saying is that's a safety net or an escape route that you're using to stay comfortable or to feel like, okay, just in case you're not all the way in. You still have your toe dipped in the pond over there. I'll give it a try, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. Why not? Honey, hope is just a piece of it. It's confidently knowing this is what I'm going to do. If I fail, I'll just say I wasn't really trying anyway. That's what we gonna do? That's what we saying? No. If you always have a just in case I don't follow through plan, you're already planning to fail. And as long as it's there, you will take it. You have to start saying, there is no plan B because plan A is mine. I'm not walking away from it just because it's hard. When things get hard, if people have that plan B, sometimes they're just, okay, this ain't working out, so I'm just going to go back to doing this. No, we are all in. We are all in. Okay, now we're at number 3. You need to create a why that scares you. You know what I mean? Something that scares you in a good way. You need a surface level goal. Surface level goals don't move you when you're tired, but real deep emotional whys, the why, your why, those things do. It has to be emotional. It has to mean something. Like ask yourself, what happens if I don't change? Who suffers if I stay the same? Now that right there, that's the fire you need. I've been asking myself that a lot lately. I'm just sitting around talking to my homegirls like, okay, what do we need in our life right now? What is it that to push us forward? You know what I mean? Like, you know how we've been saying for years, oh, we want to fix this, or we going to do better at that. But we got to give ourselves that why, that reason. You have to be able to gently call yourself out. Like, let's be honest. If your life hasn't shifted, it's not always about not knowing what to do. It's that stakes that are still too low for you to care enough to do it. So today's the day, all right? We gonna put our hands up. Today's the day you stop asking for permission. Raise the bar, raise the energy, raise the stakes. You know, we got to give ourselves like, okay, if I don't do this right now, it's never going to happen for me. Especially for some of us that are moving into our more mature age. That the excuses and all that, it's been time to let that go. Been time to let it go. Here's what I want you to take away from what I'm saying to you today. Nothing changes until you change what you tolerate. Raise the stakes by betting on yourself relentlessly, and don't wait for a crisis to move. Move now, because you're worth moving for. If you're listening to this and you're feeling that fire in your gut, that's a good thing. That's your body saying it's time. It's been time. I'm sure it's been time. What you gonna do about it? Are we just gonna talk ourselves to death? Are we gonna let people talk us out of it? Now, what I will tell you, once I put that fire in myself that this is what I'm gonna do, I definitely put a deadline on myself. I start saying it out loud so that people can hold me accountable. That's one thing that I feel that was important for me on my time on Real Housewives, right? Anytime that I said something that I really wanted to try or business I wanted to do, I would just say it out loud. And when I said it out loud and I knew that the cameras heard me and that the world heard me, I felt the pressure that I got to make it happen, because I'm one of those type of people that I don't like the idea of being flaky. You know what I mean? So if I say something, I want you to know it's as good as done. And I feel like for years, it worked for me, because knowing if I say things out loud and people were watching me come up with this process in my head, I knew I had to make it happen, because I want you to know, and I want people to know that I'm a dependable person. That's just something about me, right? And so that's why I wanted to share that with you, that sometimes just putting a deadline on yourself, letting people or saying it out loud what you want to do, it puts that pressure on to just show up and show out. You feel me? Let me know 3 things that you will do to raise the stakes for yourself. When it's decision-making time, some people tell people, oh, don't say it out loud. Don't say it to nobody, because you don't want that. You know, if things don't come out or it don't come together, you don't want other people to know or whatever. Child, please. I'm saying it out loud because I know I'm going to make it happen. I know I'm going to put the pressure on myself to move forward and push through. One more time. Raise the bar. Raise the energy. Raise the stakes. Time is not on our side. Okay? Time is not on our side. We have to be thankful for today. We have to look forward to tomorrow. But at the end of the day, tomorrow does not always come. So I'm telling you, don't put stuff off. Don't wait. Get it going to become a better you for you. That's just my thoughts. Just me talking. Just us talking it through together. As I'm talking it through with you, I'm talking it through for myself, because I got a lot going on right now. And even just the idea of looking towards next year and I'll keep telling everybody, my big birthday. I'm like, where is it taking me? Where am I going? What am I doing? Where is my life going to be? I'm going through some major things right now, major changes. I got some major business moves happening. And I'm just like, I got to prepare for that. I got to prepare myself. Raise the bar, raise the stakes. So I'm telling you to do the same thing. Yeah, I'm just, sharing with you the thoughts that I'm giving to myself to amp myself up, to become a better me, to raise my stakes, because together we can. All right. See you next time.